Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and today we're watching Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm excited to rewatch this. I haven't seen it in a long time, and I remember really liking it. I liked most of the Harry Potters anyway, growing up, so this should be fun to relive this. This is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Let's do it.
I can't let you out, Hedwig. I'm not allowed to use magic outside of school.
It's an owl! You can't turn the key that's in the lock to let the owl out? 'Cause magic? What part about that is magic? I'm sorry, but immediately, what?
Petunia, when the Masons arrive, you will be...
in the lounge, waiting to welcome them graciously to our home.
Good. And Dudley, you will be...
I'll be waiting to open the door.
Excellent. And you?
I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending that I don't exist.
So, what you normally do is what I normally do. I love the thought that this little elf was sent to warn Harry that something was gonna happen, and all he could do was be like, "Oh my god, a bed! Let me jump on it." Nothing else is going on, right? Might as well jump up and down on the bed.
Dobby has heard of your greatness, sir, but never has he been asked to sit down by a wizard like an equal.
You can't have met many decent wizards, then.
No, I haven't. That was an awful thing to say. Bad Dobby!
Stop!
Bad
Dobby!
Dobby! Bad
Dobby,
Dobby!
Dobby, please, stop!
Oh, don't mind that. It's just the cat.
Beating another cat with a baseball bat. It happens sometimes, you know. You know cats.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year. That was good, right? We could use that in the trailer, right? Yeah.
And keep quiet.
What the devil are you doing up here?
I was just...
You've just ruined the punchline of my Japanese golfer joke.
sorry.
One more sound, and you'll wish you'd never been born, boy. And fix that door.
See, at this point, if you're Harry, why would you not tell him that there's a crazy elf in your closet? Like, what advantage do you have by not telling him? It's not like the elf is on your side. He's some weird crazy elf that showed up in your room and started being annoying. Why wouldn't you tell him about it? You don't want to get punished for it, right?
I don't belong here. I belong in your world, at Hogwarts. It's the only place I've got friends.
Friends who don't even write to Harry Potter?
Well, I expect they've been... Hang on. How do you know my friends haven't been writing to me?
Harry Potter mustn't be angry with Dobby. Dobby hoped if Harry Potter thought his friends had forgotten him, Harry Potter might not want to go back to school, sir.
Where were you keeping those? And why? It's like, here, let me just keep these letters that I want hidden from this guy in my diaper. Not, burn them or throw them in the trash. I'll just carry them around with me at all times, especially when I go visit the guy that I don't want to get them. That makes sense, right?
Dobby. Please, no.
Harry Potter must say he's not going back to school.
I can't. Hogwarts is my home.
Then Dobby must do it, sir. For Harry Potter's own good.
It spread as far as the eye could see all over the floor of this vast building. It's this deep. And one plumber said, look at all that water. And the second plumber said, yes, and that's just the top of it.
So, levitating a cake and dropping it on somebody's head. In this elf mind equals Harry not going back to school? Dobby's not too bright, is he?
You're never going back to that school.
You're never gonna see those freaky friends of yours again. Never!
Yeah. Okay. What is the point of adding the bars? Witch Owl. Sounds like a great book. It's just like a bunch of owls, and you're like, ooh! Ooh! Oh, that was really bad.
Hiya, Harry.
Ron, Fred, George, what are you all doing here?
Rescuing you, of course. Now come on, get your trunk. You better stand back.
I love how they just came prepared with a chain and a hook to tear bars off a window. As if they knew. Also, why did they come to save him at all? They didn't know he wasn't getting their letters.
Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry, hurry up.
The turner is escaping!
I've got you, Harry.
Let go of me!
Oh no! You and that bloody pigeon aren't going anywhere!
Get off!
Drive, Fred, drive.
Yeah, he's lucky there's bushes there. It's also lucky that the branches from the bushes didn't impale him. Have you ever landed in a bush? They're not soft. Regardless, he's lucky he didn't die. That's all I'm saying. Why are you swerving like that? Are you drunk? You're just driving a straight line, my dude. You're flying. You don't have to follow roads. You just drive in a straight line.
Okay, come on, shh. Okay, come on.
Hey, come on, be quiet. Shh, just stop making noise. Just get over here. Come on, let's go. Be quiet. Why is everybody being so loud? Come on, let's be quiet and come over here. Quiet. Shh. Prison and dentist are right next to each other on this clock. I wonder why they're like adding things like, all right, they're away, they're home, they're at the dentist, they're in prison. You know, the usual.
It's not much, but it's home. I think it's brilliant.
Where have you been? Bed's empty, no note, car gone. You could have died. You could have been seen.
I've seen this movie too many times.
Come on, Harry. Time for a spot of breakfast.
A spot of breakfast? How about like a whole plate full of breakfast?
Mummy, have you seen my jumper?
Yes, dear, it was on the cat.
On the cat? You put the jumper on the cat? Okay, why? Why though?
Morning, Weasleys! What a night. 9 raids. 9!
Raids?
He plays Shadow Legends.
Now, Harry, you must know all about muggles. Tell me, what exactly is the function of a rubber duck?
Are all wizards just stupid? Like, I get it. They don't have electronics. They don't have gadgets because they're wizards that use magic. But, like, not knowing what a rubber duck is? Like, do you not have toys? Do you not have things that float in water? Like, what is... Are you stupid? Like, what?
This lot won't come cheap, Mum. The spellbooks alone are very expensive.
There's only one place we're going to get all of this.
Amazon.com. We don't actually have to go places to buy things anymore. We're not stupid.
You go first, Ron, so that Harry can see how it's done. Yes. In you go. That's it.
Diagon Alley.
So why didn't they use this to go to Harry's house? They knew the address. They got there. Why did they just flew powder into the kitchen or whatever, into the living room, grab him and flew powder back out? Would have been a lot more subtle and, you know, cost effective than flying there, right? Like, if flue powder exists, and you can't apparate yet, by the way, why would you use any other form of transportation than that? We're taking trains and shit. Flying cars, brooms. You can travel from any fireplace to any other fireplace. Just do that. Stupid. Wizards don't think. No wonder they're asking about freaking rubber ducks.
Diagonally.
What did he say? dear?
Diagonally.
I thought it did.
Do you just always break your glass? Are your glasses like the Spider-Man mask? You have to break it once per movie? I love how there's just like a section of stores behind the normal stores that are just for evil shit. It's like every time you went to Toys R Us, you go behind Toys R Us and there's just an alley of like devils are us, Satan is us. It's just, you got your toys in there, but we've got your demon-possessed teddy bears out back. And everybody's just fine with it. Sure, okay.
Not lost, are you, my dear?
I'm fine, thank you. I was just...
Come with us. We'll help you find your way back.
They all seem perfectly nice. This is a great part of town. They're all so helpful and nice. They just look a little weird.
Hagrid.
What do you think you're doing down here? Come on. You're a mess, Harry. Skulking round Nocturne Alley. Dodgy place. Don't want no one to see you there. People would think you were up to no good.
I was lost. Hang on. What were you doing down there then?
Me? Oh, I was looking for flesh-eating slug repellent.
If they don't sell that at normal, non-demonic, evil places?
Harry! Hagrid!
Hello, Hermione.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too.
What did you do to your glasses?
And why are you wearing blockface? You know, that's not cool, right?
Oh, Harry. Thank goodness we hoped you'd only gone one grade too far.
We didn't bother go looking for you or anything, but we hoped you'd make it out all right.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Here he is.
He directed some really bad Thor movies.
Let me see. Red hair, vacant expressions. Tatty, second-hand book. You must be the Weasleys.
I freaking love him. I don't care if he's the bad guy. He's great.
Associating with muggles.
Great sleight of hand work there. Not only is he a great wizard, he's a great magician.
After you, dear.
Alright, all the kids through, except for those two morons we don't care about. Alright, cool, let's go!
The gateway sealed itself for some reason.
The train leaves at exactly 11 o'clock. We've missed it.
Harry, if we can't get through, maybe Mum and Dad can't get back.
Maybe we should just go and wait by the car.
The car?
Or maybe you could wait all of 2 minutes for them to come back after they realize that you weren't there and they could help fix the situation instead of just, you know, stealing their car so they come back to the parking lot like, what the hell?
Ron, I should tell you, most muggles aren't accustomed to seeing a flying car.
Most? Which ones are?
Let's go lower. We need to find the train.
Okay.
Ron! Ron! When I said get lower, I meant like under the clouds, not onto the train tracks, you moron! Pull up! Pull up!
Do you hear that?
We must be getting close.
Hold on.
You can fly. You're literally flying. Just move up. Just move up. Why are you screaming? You're so stupid. There's nothing remotely scary about this situation except for the fact that you're so stupid. You know what? That's a great idea! I was thinking I was gonna let go and fall to my death, but because you said hold on, I will hold on.
Hold on!
Again! Again! You know what? Thanks! Thanks for the advice! Oh! Shit, really? Is this payback for the whole hold on thing? Of course I want to go up, you moron!
Stop!
I don't know.
Amazing how they went the entire first year at this school without knowing that there was a giant tree that would kill anybody that came close to it. It's really easy to miss, honestly.
Come on, go! Fast!
Oh, I thought I was gonna drive away slowly! I get it! It was a dumb thing to say, hold on, I was panicking. You don't have to keep making fun of me.
Scabbers, you okay?
No, not at all. I am a man that's been forced to live as a mouse in the room of a 12-year-old boy. I've seen things.
So a house elf shows up in my bedroom. We can't get through the barrier to platform 9 3/4. We almost get killed by a tree.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up everything that's happened so far. You know, we saw it. You didn't have to tell us. Again.
Were you in Slytherin and your fate rested with me, the both of you would be on the train home tonight. As it is,
they are not.
Professor Dumbledore.
As head of Gryffindor House, it is for Professor McGonagall to determine the appropriate action.
We'll go and get our stuff then.
What are you talking about, Mr. Weasley?
You're going to expel us, aren't you?
Not today, Mr. Weasley.
Tomorrow. Actually, we're not allowed to, by rule, expel students on the first day. For whatever reason, it was put into the rules that it has to happen on the second day. So, you're allowed to sleep here tonight, but tomorrow, yeah, get the fuck out. Train leaves at 6 a.m. You better be on it.
Today, we're going to repot mandrakes. Who here can tell me the properties of the mandrake root? Yes, Miss Granger.
Mandrake, or mandragora, is used to return those who've been petrified to their original state.
Well, how awfully convenient all of this is. It's almost like this might come back at some point. That is really inconvenient, though, that it makes you go back to your original state. Like, so you're at Hogwarts, and then you get petrified, and next thing you know, you're in New Jersey. That sucks.
Excellent. 10 points to Gryffindor. Now, as our man...
Oh my god, 10 points to Gryffindor. It's almost like this arbitrary system that's rigged from the beginning every year. It's in our favor. Oh.
Say it. I'm doomed.
You're doomed.
He told him to say it, and he did it! To be fair, that's the humor of 12-year-olds for you, so probably thought he was the funniest guy ever when he said it.
It is my job to arm you against the foulest creatures known to wizard kind. You may find yourselves facing your worst fears in this room. Know only that no harm can befall you whilst I am here. I must ask you not to scream. It might provoke them!
Cornish pixies?
Almost like something that would be perfectly normal to show 12-year-olds. Enough of the life or death shit. Why don't we actually teach these kids how to handle something that they can actually handle? It's like, here, we're gonna have you unplant these things that could possibly kill you with their scream versus these blue pixies that don't actually do anything except pick you up by your ears. Hey, if you knew that spell, why the hell didn't you do that 5 minutes ago? Dumb bitch.
Why is it always me?
Because they need somebody chubby and goofy looking to make fun of. It's not funny when it happens to attractive people.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood. She'll pay for that one, Malfoy. Eat slugs!
I have to ask once again, why is eat slugs a real spell? We've got like Avada Kedavra, Alohomora, and then eat slugs. Ooh. Like what?
Nothing to do but wait till it stops, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Better out than in. Who's Ron trying to curse anyway?
Malfoy. He called Hermione... well, I don't know exactly what it means.
He called me a mudblood.
He called me a mudblood. Oh! 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 Bitch, stop being dramatic. It's been described before as being essentially like the N-word for wizards. What person hasn't been called that a million times? Granted, I know she's new to the whole wizarding world, but she's been there for a year. You've probably already heard it a million times, and you're like kind of over it at that point, right? Like, I don't know. It's like, you're being a little dramatic, I think.
What's a mudblood?
It means dirty blood. Mudblood's a really foul name for someone who is muggle-born, someone with non-magic parents, someone like me. It's not a term one usually hears in civilized conversation.
Yeah, you're kind of being over dramatic here, girly. It's just a word. Just a word.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Can you possibly imagine a better way to serve detention than by helping me to answer my fan mail?
Not really.
Fame is a fickle friend, Harry. Celebrity is as celebrity does. Remember that.
So we know that that's the basilisk going around through the sewers. And he's just muttering to himself. Obviously, you know, snake talk, parcel talk. But he's just like, come to me. Come to me. Like, what? What a loser. What?
Harry!
Did you hear it?
Hear what?
That voice.
Voice? What voice?
Gilderoy Lockhart. He said, celebrity is as celebrity does, Harry. Remember that. And I will.
It's moving. I think it's going to kill.
Kill? How did you get that idea? Was it because he said, kill? Kill, kill? I smell blood? Kill? What could have given you that idea?
What's that?
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Okay, so I know that for whatever reason the sewers are as big as a giant basilisk snake. But where exactly is it coming in and out of? That's just popping in and out of places. Because when you hear the voice, you're assuming he's in the pipes in the walls, right? He's not just coming out just from the girl's bathroom. He's coming out of a lot of places, right? And if he is just coming out of the girl's bathroom, how the hell is he getting all these other places without people seeing him? Is he an invisible giant snake?
Perhaps Potter and his friends were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, the circumstances are suspicious. I, for one, don't recall seeing Potter At dinner?
I'm afraid that's my doing, Severus. You see, Harry was helping me answer my fan mail.
That's why Ron and I went looking for him, Professor. We just found him when he said...
Yes, Miss Granger?
When I said I wasn't hungry.
Why not tell them about the big-ass creepy freaking voice in the wall? What does keeping this information to yourself do to help you? Huh?
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Strange?
You hear this voice, a voice only you can hear, and then Mrs. Norris turns up petrified. It's just strange.
No, it's completely normal. Thank you for pointing out the obvious, dumbass. Both things are strange on their own. The combination is not required to make it strange. Both things just Hearing voices that aren't there is weird, right? Cats being petrified is also weird, right? So, of course, both things happening are weird!
Like so. 1, 2...
Oh my god, it grew ahead! What a great spell! Well, that wasn't the spell? Oh, well, okay.
Yes, Miss Granger?
Professor, I was wondering if you could tell us about...
Nicholas Flamel. I mean, sorry, damn it. Chamber of Secrets. Wrong movie.
Hogwarts was founded over 1,000 years ago by the 4 greatest witches and wizards of the age. Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Salazar Slytherin.
They all got together and built the castle, and you know, Gryffindor, he insisted on having towers, and Ravenclaw insisted on having a good library, and Hufflepuff insisted on having a courtyard, and Slytherin for some reason wanted really big pipes in the sewers. He never specified why, but he was adamant, so they went along with it.
According to legend, Slytherin had built a hidden chamber in this castle known as the Chamber of Secrets.
So he built a secret chamber called the Chamber of Secrets. My, what a creative man.
The heir alone would be able to open the chamber and unleash the horror within, and by so doing, purge the school of all those who, in Slytherin's view, were unworthy to study magic.
Muggleborns.
You know, the more I hear about the guy, the more I wonder why Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff hung out with this guy. Yeah, he's a little racist, but he's fine. He kills people, but it's alright. We can still associate with this man and make a school with him. What could possibly go wrong?
Naturally, the school has been searched many times. No such chamber has been found.
Just burn the whole fucking place down. There's nothing redeemable about this place. Why is it still open for business? Students die every year. Shit's going on all the time, and they're just like, yeah, it's fine. I'll send my kids there.
Malfoy, the heir of Slytherin.
Well, maybe Ron's right, Hermione. I mean, look at his family. The whole lot of them have been in Slytherin for centuries.
Crabbe and Goyle must know. Maybe we could trick them into telling.
Even they aren't that thick. But there might be another way. Mind you, it would be difficult. Not to mention we'd be breaking about 50 school rules.
Okay, 50 school rules. Stealing ingredients, making potions outside of class, becoming and impersonating students, using a forbidden spell, sneaking into another dormitory, and lying. That's 6. What are the other 44? I guess, okay, alright. Boys going to the girls' bathroom. 7. That's the best I could come up with.
I've never seen a more complicated potion.
Well, how long will it take to make?
A month.
A month?
That's like a whole half hour of the movie! I can't wait that long! Though, I mean, we're already a freaking hour into this movie and the plot hasn't even barely started. But we can have a scene about sports! Children are in danger, cats are being petrified, there's a possible monster on the loose, but we got sports to play! No wonder this movie is 2.5 hours long.
Blimey! Harry's got himself
yourself a rogue bludger. That's been tampered with, that has.
I love how there's this, like, deadly ball that is chasing him and trying to kill him, specifically him. Not just flying around in random patterns like they normally do. It's specifically trying to kill him. He's like, oh, but I could catch the shiny thing, though. Priorities, am I right? Is that freaking Star Wars? John, what you doing? What you doing, John? Thought nobody would notice.
Finite Incantato!
Oh my god, that's an extremely deadly and amazing spell. Why don't people use that when fighting other people that they're trying to kill? You'd think you would hear more Death Eaters saying shit like that.
Brachiam. Emendo. Ah, yes. Well, that can sometimes happen. But the point is, you can no longer feel any pain. And very clearly, the bones are not broken.
Broken? There's no bones left.
Much more flexible, though.
If there's no bones, then why does he have fingernails? You know what fingernails are? Bones! Stupid. Once again, you got nothing to do but wander around muttering kill to yourself.
You made that bludger chase after me?
Dobby feels most aggrieved, sir.
Better clear off before my bones come back, Dobby, or I might strangle you.
Dobby is used to death threats, sir. Dobby gets them 5 times a day at home.
I don't suppose you could tell me why you're trying to kill me?
Not kill you, sir. Never kill you.
Not kill, never kill. Just injure and maim. Possibly irreversibly, and lifelong pain and suffering. Just ow, owies, ouch. But not kill, no.
Terrible things are about to happen at Hogwarts. Harry Potter must not stay here now that history is to repeat itself.
Terrible things are about to happen at Hogwarts. Harry Potter must not remain if history is to repeat itself. That was great for the trailer, right, guys? We can put that in the second one, huh? Huh? Yeah!
Put it here. What happened?
There's been another attack.
Do you know, I think he's been petrified.
No, he's just very stiff. Good massage and he'll loosen right up.
What should I tell the staff?
The truth. Tell them Hogwarts is no longer safe.
Was it ever? Was it ever? The moment the school opened, there was a psychopath in charge that had put a giant snake in the basement. And you're saying now it's not safe? Really? The most dangerous wizard to ever live graduated from that joint. And you're saying now it's not safe? Really? Now? Okay. I thought maybe last year it wasn't safe. But no, it's now. Now it's not safe. Now that a cat and a student have been petrified. Okay.
Enlighten me. Why are we brewing this potion in broad daylight in the middle of the girls' lavatory? Don't you think we'll get caught?
No. No one ever comes in here.
Why?
Moaning Myrtle.
Who?
Moaning Myrtle.
Who's Moaning Myrtle?
I'm Moaning Myrtle.
The nickname had a much different meaning to it when she was alive. But now that she's dead, it doesn't really carry the same weight.
In light of the dark events of recent weeks, Professor Dumbledore has granted me permission to start this little dueling club.
Is that Jay Leno? I don't know, Jay Leno went to Hogwarts.
Serpent Sortier!
What a great spell. Too bad nobody will ever use that again. No, not Jay Leno! The snake's going for Jay Leno! Save him!
Ipera Ivanaska.
Another great spell that you could use on a person that you're trying to kill. Why is Avada Kedavra the only death spell that's illegal? Like, splitting it in half and burning up in flames isn't illegal? But just the simple death is? How?
If I hadn't told that snake not to attack Justin...
Oh, that's what you said to it.
You were there. You heard me.
I heard you speaking parcel tongue. Snake language.
I spoke a different language.
It sounded like you were egging the snake on or something. Harry, listen to me. There's a reason the symbol of Slytherin House is a serpent. Salazar Slytherin was a parcel mouth. He could talk to snakes too.
And what? Could Rowena Ravenclaw speak to ravens? And Godric Gryffindor, whatever the hell his name, because he talked to griffins? And could Hufflepuff talk to... The hell is a Hufflepuff? Just because he's the only one who can understand snake language doesn't mean nobody else wouldn't hear all this, like, really loud rumbling and hissing that he's doing. He's just going like... And everybody's like, oh yeah, it's completely normal. That's just the water in the pipes. Actually, that's not a bad explanation, now that I think about it. Got Jay Leno. Oh, no, I know David Letterman's behind this, I just know it.
Sherbet lemon.
Sherbet lemon? Is that supposed to be a spell, or is she putting in a dessert order? I'll take the ice cream cake. So, like... Did the pictures have souls? I'm confused. Like, there's so many implications.
Be in your bonnet, Potter.
I was just wondering if you put me in the right house.
This could have been a deleted scene. This could have been a deleted scene. This could have been a deleted scene.
You were particularly difficult to place. But I stand by what I said last year. You would have done well in Slytherin.
You're wrong.
Why the fuck did you ask me, dipshit?
Harry?
Professor.
What the fuck did you do to my eagle? It's like it's not a phoenix, it's just a normal bird. It just bursts into flames and Dome's like, holy shit! What did you do? Frankly, if I was him, and I knew Harry didn't know what a phoenix was, I would still act like, what did you do? My bear!
Fascinating creatures, phoenixes. They can carry immensely heavy loads, and their tears of healing powers.
All of these things that, you know, will be important to the plot later on. Keep it in mind, Harry.
It wasn't Harry.
Hagrid.
In fact, I'd be prepared to swear it in front of the Ministry of Magic.
Hagrid! Relax. I do not believe that Harry attacked anyone.
No, of course you don't. And... Oh, right. Well, I'll just wait outside then.
Yes. Dumbass.
You don't think it was me, Professor?
No. Whoever did this was extremely smart and powerful and talented and possibly good-looking. None of these traits you have, Harry.
Everything's set. We just need a bit of who you're changing into.
Okay, I'll cut off his pinky. What do you got? His foreskin? Alright, we're ready.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Cool.
Oh my god. I know they're stupid, but like, how stupid do you have to be just walking down the hall and see two floating cupcakes and be like, ah, well, obviously that's for me!
How thick could you get? Come on, let's get him.
We'll have exactly 1 hour before we change back into ourselves.
Exactly 1 hour, that's it? You telling me Mad Eye Moody was taking this every hour? That much every hour? You know what? God bless him. He deserved to be evil.
Add the hairs.
Ugh. Essence of crab.
Cheers.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Me too.
So, if that whole thing was for them to turn into whoever for an hour, they only had like 1 sip? How effective is this shit gonna be? Like, is it gonna last 15 minutes? Or just part of them gonna transform? Like, what?
Harry?
Ron.
Bloody hell.
We still sound like ourselves.
If your entire body transformed, including your vocal cords and your lungs and everything, why the hell would you still sound like who you were? It doesn't make any sense.
But where's Hermione?
I don't think I'm going. You go on without me.
Hermione, are you okay?
Just go. You're wasting time.
Come on. I think the Slytherin common room's this way.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What are you doing down... I mean, what are you doing down here?
I happen to be a school prefect. You, on the other hand, have no business wandering the corridors at this time of night. What are your names again?
I'm...
You knew who you were 12 seconds ago when you said, essence of crab. You... No, stupid.
Where have you two been? Pigging out in the Great Hall all this time? Why are you wearing glasses?
Reading.
Reading?
I didn't know you could read.
Good line. It is a good line. Good job, Tom. Great delivery.
Well, sit down.
Why is their common room so much cooler, man? I through and through, I am a Slytherin. They're so much cooler. The Slytherins are best. They really are.
Hermione? Are you okay?
Do you remember me telling you that the Polyjuice potion was only for human transformations? It was cat hair I plucked off Millicent Bulstrode's robes. Look at my face.
Look at your tail.
Have you spoken to Hermione?
She should be out of hospital in a few days. When she stops coughing up furballs.
Was she licking herself? Because that's the only way you get a furball is from licking the fur. Why was she licking herself?
Here I am, minding my own business, and someone thinks it's funny to throw a book at me.
But who threw it at you anyway?
I don't know. I didn't see them. I was just sitting in the U-bend thinking about death.
Relatable. Do it all the time.
My name is Harry Potter.
Voldemort's just like, doop-a-doo-doo. Well, Harry Potter? The Harry Potter. Well, that's not just the most convenient thing to ever happen ever. Well, hi, buddy. How you doing? So, as we all now know, this was one of his many Horcruxes. Could all Horcruxes communicate by sucking your face and giving you visions? Or just the diary?
The dead girl's parents will be here tomorrow. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed their daughter is slaughtered.
It wasn't him. Aragog never killed no one. Never.
Monsters don't make good pets, Hagrid. Now stand aside.
No.
Stand aside, Hagrid.
No.
Sistam Aperio!
Yeah.
I'll have your wand for this, Hagrid. You'll be expelled.
Hagrid!
Hagrid! Hagrid! Hagrid! I care so much. You can tell from the expression on my face and the inflection in my voice. Hagrid! And scene. Believe it or not, I was acting, ladies and gentlemen. I was not truly tormented emotionally. That was but an act.
Potter, you and I will find Mr. Weasley. There's something the both of you have to see. I warn you, this could be a wee bit of a shock.
It's a really good wax figure. Maybe we should get Hermione to come look at it. Has she seen it yet?
Could I have your attention, please? Because of recent events, these new rules will be put into effect immediately.
Everyone must dance to the Hokey Pokey. This is extremely important, kids. Stop laughing. You put your left foot in. You take your left foot out. And don't forget to shake it all about.
It is likely the school will be closed.
I love how 90% of Ginny Weasley's role in this movie is to just sit there going.
Do you know who's opened the Chamber of Secrets?
What you had to understand about that is... Quick, under the cloak. Don't say a word, be quiet, both of you.
Professor Dumbledore, sir.
Good evening, Hagrid. I wonder, could we?
Of course, come in, come in.
That's Boss. Cornelius Fudge.
Do you hear children talking? I could have sworn I just heard a kid say my name. What the fuck?
The other governors and I have decided it's time for you to step aside. This is an order of suspension.
If the governors desire my removal, I will, of course, step aside. However, you will find that help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it.
The fuck are you talking? I'm right here, dude. I have no idea what cryptic shit you're trying to say, but I'm confused. And who are you talking to? That was really easy to get rid of Dumbledore, by the way. Why didn't Voldemort do this years ago? Just to, like, get one of his Death Eaters to go, like, hey, why don't we get some signatures and get this fucker out? Like, alright, okay, done. And he's gone. Easy peasy.
Hagrid's record is against him. I've got to take him.
Take me? Take me where? Not Azkaban prison.
I'm afraid we have no choice.
Come, Hagrid. Well,
If anybody was looking for some stuff, then all they'd have to do would be to follow the spiders. Yep, that'd lead them right. That's all I have to say.
Not quite as subtle, Hagrid, but good try.
Who is it?
Don't panic.
Hagrid, is that you?
This is such a better plot than, like, book 5 on. Like, there's interesting ideas here. I know J.K. Rowling didn't know what she was doing at all, but there was a benefit to each book being its own unique story. Like, the first one is a guy, the teacher was evil. This one is like, oh, you've got this mystery with these spiders, and maybe Hagrid's a bad guy, all this stuff. And then the third one has to do with, like, this possible murderer being on the loose and stuff. And then once you find out everything's just all Voldemort coming back, it's kind of lame from that point on. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just like every fantasy story ever. It becomes Lord of the Rings. It becomes Star Wars. It's just the same basic plot again and again. This is so interesting. Like, there's a mystery here. I wish I could rewatch the movies again for the first time and be like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. First few Harry Potters are so good. I know I've been making fun of it the whole time, but you know I love this movie. Come on.
Up at the school, there have been attacks. They think it's Hagrid. They think he opened the Chamber of Secrets, like before.
That's a lie. Hagrid never opened the Chamber of Secrets.
Then you're not the monster.
Harry, buddy, come on. If you genuinely thought that Hagrid had opened it and Aragog was the monster, you're really gonna wander into the woods and meet face to face with the monster that's supposedly been turning all your friends to stone? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, dude. You really are stupid.
Well, thank you. We'll just go.
Go? I think not. My sons and daughters do not harm Hagrid on my command. But I cannot deny them fresh meat when it wanders so willingly into our midst.
So you're a jerk. You're just a jerk. It's like, yeah, you might be friends of the one person in the world I care about, but you know what? Fuck him! I don't care about his friends, just him.
Know any spells?
One.
Expelliarmus. Yeah, we know. That's the only spell you know. So why exactly is the car trying to save them? Plot, I guess. Sure, whatever.
Capable of living for hundreds of years, instant death awaits any who meet this giant serpent's eye. Spiders flee before it. Ron, this is it. The monster in the Chamber of Secrets is a basilisk. That's why I can hear it speak. It's a snake.
But if it kills by looking people in the eye, why is it no one's dead?
Because no one did look it in the eye.
Which is just awfully convenient for everybody. You think the basilisk is going around trying to feed and he's like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Damn it, they're petrified. Now their meat's too tough, I can't eat them. Every goddamn time! First it's the goose, then it's the butter, then it's the beer, then it's the cup. I can't get anything to work right!
All students are to return to their house dormitories at once. All teachers to the second floor corridor immediately.
The second floor corridor. Which second floor corridor? You've only got one corridor on the second floor? There's hallways everywhere!
The students must be sent home. I'm afraid this is the end of Hogwarts.
It's about goddamn time. It's a mess. The school's a mess.
Who is it that the monster's taken, Minerva?
Ginny Weasley.
Okay, sorry to pause it here, but question. I didn't realize this while watching it. I am now editing it, and I have a question. How do they know who the student is? I mean, they didn't see it happen. They just saw the letters on the wall, written on the wall. So I guess, what, they just checked around to see what students were missing? Well, Harry and Ron were missing. How many other students were missing, too? I mean, like, Ginny wasn't the only one missing. How did they know? How did they know it was Ginny? Were they just guessing? This is a good guess, I guess, but, like, nobody could have seen it happen, because she just walked in on her own willpower. What? What?
Professor, we have some information for you.
I love that he's got a wig, because I was wondering earlier, I was like, does he have a wig? But his wig never comes off. It's kind of weird that, like, they show he has a wig, but then it never comes off and it never comes into play. I don't know. It's just a weird way to do it.
I'd hidden because Olive Hornby was teasing me about my glasses. I was crying, and then I heard somebody come in. They said something funny, a kind of made-up language, and I realized it was a boy speaking, so I unlocked the door to tell him to go away, and I died.
Just like that? How?
I just remember seeing a pair of great big yellow eyes over there by that sink.
So the basilisk was just sitting there waiting to be let out? I thought you had to go, like, down and through, like, corridors and caves and then open the other gate. No, the basilisk was just chilling there waiting. Also, why the hell did Salazar Slytherin make the entrance in the girls' bathroom? Did you just want an excuse to sneak into the girls' bathroom? Sounds about right. So how do you get down? You're just supposed to freaking jump? There has to be a better way to get in and out of the freaking Chamber of Secrets. I know the snake can get up and down pretty easily, but like, you're just supposed to jump to your presumed doom?
Excellent, Harry. Ah, good work. Well then, I'll just be, there's no need for me to stay.
Oh, yes there is.
Okay, he may be like a loser and a moron, but he can't take on two 12-year-old kids. How stupid is he?
Whatever shed this must be 60 feet long. Oh no. Heart of a lion, this one.
The adventure ends here, boys. But don't fret. The world will know our story. How I was too late to save the girl. How you two tragically lost your minds at the sight of her mangled body. So, you first, Mr. Potter. Say goodbye to your memories.
So are we sure he's wearing a wig? Because that hair seemed pretty attached. And if it's not a wig, then why does he got a wig in his office? Yeah, sit there and cover your head. I'm sure that will help when a giant 200,000-pound boulder crushes your back.
Lockhart's memory charm backfired. He hasn't got a clue who he is.
It's an odd sort of place, this, isn't it? Do you live here?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, that was funny. The humor does work most of the time. I love how there's another secret door that, like, if you somehow accidentally spoke Parseltongue to get through the first door, now you definitely couldn't speak Parseltongue a second time to get through this next door. Obviously, seems a little unnecessary. Why not just put, like, a normal door with the handle? Is that too much to ask? I love how that one snake is like, I'm gonna touch you, I'm gonna touch you, and all the other snakes are like, no, you're not. Oh, why did you get back? Whoa. I just realized, though, all of these passageways are opened by someone speaking Parseltongue. Why the hell does the basilisk need somebody to open it for it? It fucking speaks Parseltongue! It could just walk right up, or, well, slither. It could just slither right up to any door and be like, hey, open sesame! Because it's a snake, it speaks Parseltongue! But no, it takes 50 years waiting and they're like, oh, someday my prince will come. Open up the door for me.
Ginny! Oh, Ginny, please don't be dead. Wake up! Wake up! Please wake up.
She won't wake.
Tom Riddle? What do you mean she won't wake? She's not.
She's still alive, but only just.
Are you a ghost?
Her memory.
Well, sort of. You're like a fraction of a soul. But memory's one way to say it.
As poor Ginny grows weaker, I grow stronger. Yes, Harry. It was Ginny Weasley who opened the Chamber of Secrets.
No, she couldn't. She wouldn't.
It was Ginny who set the basilisk on the Mudbloods and Filch's cat. Ginny who wrote the threatening messages on the walls.
What? Please continue explaining. I have no idea what's going on, so please give me a monologue explaining in vivid detail the entire plot up until this point. I'm listening.
How did you escape with nothing but a scar while Lord Voldemort's powers were destroyed?
Why do you care how I escaped? Voldemort was after your time.
Voldemort is my past, present, and future.
So, Voldemort is just a silly little schoolboy's self-imposed lame-ass nickname. You know, when you're a kid and you don't have a cool nickname, so you try and give yourself one and it doesn't stick at all. That's what this. He was just sitting around writing like, and Tom Marvolo Riddle, what can I make with these letters? Like, everybody has to call me by my name now. I'm not Tom. I'm Voldemort. It was like, sure thing, Tom. I mean, then he started killing people, and they're like, all right, we'll call you what you want to be called, buddy. Sure thing, Tom. I made Voldemort. Okay, whatever you want. His little thing was probably right next to one of those S's, you know, that everybody made in their school book. So evil. So sinister. What a loser. Woo!
Folks.
So this is what Dumbledore sends his great defender. A songbird and an old hat.
Yeah, but the bird can burst into flames. It's pretty cool. You should see it sometime.
Let's match the power of Lord Voldemort, heir of Salazar Slytherin, against the famous Harry Potter.
So, if just seeing the eyes from the darkness killed moaning bitch, why did seeing the snake come out not kill Harry? Because he's the main character? Oh, okay. I suppose also the glasses would allow him not to die, right? He'd just be, you know, turned into a statue. But he still should have been turned into a statue. That's a severe advantage for people with glasses.
Your bird may have blinded the basilisk, but it can still hear you.
This is cool. I like this movie. It's a good movie. It's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna... Pardon me, my mistake. Alright, time to back out. Alright, where the fuck did that guy go? So embarrassing. This is awful. Oh my god, I was just talking to a wall. Glad nobody saw that. That couldn't have appeared like 5 minutes ago? Why did that wait until now to come into play? Why does climbing up to the top of this thing help you in any way? Why wouldn't you just stay where you were? It's like you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. Now where are you supposed to retreat to? Yeah, yes, very smart strategy. Just ram your nose as hard as you can, blindly into the vague direction of the guy you're trying to kill. This really is a pretty lame monster. Yeah, you know, I think if you were stabbed in the brain, you would go like, oh my god! Oh my god, I've been stabbed in the brain! Oh, I'm fading. Everything's going dark. I mean, I was already blind, but now, like, what? You get the idea. Oh my god, I'm dead. I think you just be like, and then die. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything.
Remarkable, isn't it? How quickly the venom of the basilisk penetrates the body. I guess you have little more than a minute to live. You'll be with your dear mudblood mother soon, Harry.
Bro, you're a mudblood. Is that like a Hitler comparison? Like talking about like the whole like Aryan thing, but then he himself wasn't Aryan? That's gotta be, right? It's gotta be.
What do you do? Stop! No!
Harry was extremely lucky that for whatever random reason, basilisk fangs can destroy Horcruxes. Like, that was just, like, of all the darndest luck. Otherwise, he would just be stabbing a book pointlessly, and Voldemort would be like, alright, buddy. Cool. Now I'm going to kill you.
Ginny, you need to get yourself out. Follow the chamber, and you'll find Ron.
Oh, hey! Dumbledore told me something very specific about this bird. He said it's gonna be important. It's something like his tears burst into flames. No. He can carry fire. No. What? Something. I wish I could remember.
Of course. Phoenix tears have healing powers.
Yeah, bitch. Duh. That's why I did it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Don't do it again.
You both realize, of course, that in the past few hours, you have broken perhaps a dozen school rules.
Just a dozen? We broke 50 when we did Polyjuice Potion, apparently.
Have an owl deliver these release papers to Azkaban. I believe we want our gamekeeper back.
I love how the headmaster of a school can tell a prison to let go of a prisoner. The whole hierarchy and the whole power system in this universe makes no goddamn sense.
You see, sir, I couldn't help but notice certain things, certain similarities between Tom Riddle and me.
If I'm not mistaken, Harry, he transferred some of his powers to you the night he gave you that scar.
Voldemort transferred some of his powers to me.
Yes, I just said that. Can you please pay attention, kid? I don't got long left here. I'm dying as we speak.
So the Sorting Hat was right. I should be in Slytherin.
You possess many of the qualities that Voldemort himself prizes. Determination, resourcefulness, And if I may say so, a certain disregard for the rules.
But we'll reward it when you do it, but when the Slytherins do it...
Why then did the Sorting Hat place you in Gryffindor?
Because I asked it to.
Exactly, Harry, exactly.
It knew you were racist enough to want to be a Gryffindor. Because we hate the Slytherins here. Yes, we do. And that is a quality of a Gryffindor. So that is why you are in this house. Good show.
Dobby!
Out of my way, Potter. So, it's true. You have returned.
When the governors learned that Arthur Weasley's daughter was taken into the chamber, they saw fit to summon me back.
They were quick. You got fired and rehired all in one day.
My sole concern has always been and will always be the welfare of this school and, of course, its students.
Oh my god, this is perfect dramatic lighting. What are you using in here? This is wonderful.
The culprit has been identified, I presume?
Oh, yes.
And? Who was it?
Voldemort.
Imagine that. Hold on. Imagine that. You're down out of school, and you're trying to get the crazy old man in charge expelled because people are dying at this school, and he's doing shit all about it. And then they're like, oh, we've reinstated this whack job in, and so you're like, all right, cool. I assume we've caught the bad guy. Who was the bad guy? And this old guy goes, you wouldn't believe it. Hitler. And you're just like, oh. Cool. Glad we reinstated this moron. Oh god, I need to get my kid out of school.
Let us hope that Mr. Potter will always be around to save the day.
Don't worry. I will be.
Except for, like, in year 7, when I'll just disappear into the wilderness for a while. Other than that, though.
Dumbledore.
Lucius Malfoy. Why are we talking like this?
Come, Dobby.
Come, Dobby. If you insist, Master.
Sir, I wonder if I could have that.
I mean, it's just an extremely powerful, evil, demon-possessed item. I can't possibly see any reason why not. Take it, Harry, take it.
I have something of yours.
Mine? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do, sir. I think you slipped the diary into Ginny Weasley's cauldron that day at Diagon Alley.
You do you? Why don't you prove it? Come, Dobby. Dobby?
Master has given Dobby a sock.
What? I didn't...
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
What if he didn't hand it to Dobby, and he's just like, this isn't my book, and he gives it back, and here's like, no, here, you should take that. Like, I don't want it. Take it away. I did not give you this book. You take it away. No, why don't you give this to your elf? What? Why would I give Just give it to your elf. Why? Just trust me. No, I'm not giving it to my elf. Harry's extremely lucky in all things, but especially this.
You lost me, my servant!
You shall not harm Harry Potter.
Oh, he said the thing. He was saying the spell you're not allowed to say. The one that kills you. That is evil and bad, unlike the other spells that, you know, split you in half and catch you on fire, but are completely fine. Like, imagine if he did that. And be like, well, he killed him, but you know what? He didn't do anything illegal in the process, so I guess we gotta let him go.
Harry Potter freed Dobby. How can Dobby ever repay him?
Just promise me something.
anything, sir.
Never tried to save my life again.
Oh, well, now that's really sad, because in the books, he tries to save his life multiple times, and every time he does, it helps until the last time he finally dies. But now in the movies, the only other time he ever helps him again and tries to save his life, he dies. So now that line becomes extremely foreboding. Wonderful. That's depressing.
Congratulations, I can't believe you solved it.
We couldn't have done it without you.
I mean, yeah, you could. You did. You did do it without her, actually, frankly. But okay.
Before we begin the feast, let us have a round of applause
for Gryffindor winning the House Cup. Fuck you, Slytherin! Fuck you all!
Sorry I'm late.
You know, Hagrid being banished to Azkaban, even if it was for just like a couple days, carries a lot more weight from the next movie on when you realize that his soul was being sucked out of his body for the past few days. He just walks right in like, yeah, I'm totally fine. Man, he's putting on a great front. He is doing his best. Poor guy. He's dying on the inside. He's like, I'm gonna act tough for the kids. Poor Hagrid.
There's no Hogwarts without you, Hagrid.
Rest in peace, Robbie. Alrighty then, there you have it. That was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And, I mean, yeah, it is really good. It is very good. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The first 4 Harry Potters are all very good to me. I enjoy them a lot. I could understand the argument that it might actually be the best, the second one. I have said before, I do think the third one's better. I would even say the fourth one's better, but I mean, all 4 of the first 4 are really, really good. So I enjoy it. There's great acting, there's really enjoyable writing, the humor's good, the action's good, the effects are great for the time. I mean, some of them really still hold up. So, I mean, there's not much more to say. It's just a really enjoyable movie, so of course I like it. I'm gonna make fun of it. There's tons of memes and things to point out, and I will continue to make fun of it, but man, it is enjoyable. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I will be hopefully back pretty soon with another one of these reviews. I want to knock out The Lord of the Rings 2 before the holidays. We'll see if that happens.
Nope.
But regardless, can't wait to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.